Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we are with Crit or Bust Serqet up against Ne Zha. We'll see if Superior will be going Crit or Bust himself. He's gonna crit my ass in his ultimate, I'll tell you that much. I don't know how this matchup goes. I would think it goes to Serqet, but he can give her a tough time. Some of the assassins have really interesting matchups, you know, between each other. But overall, I would say this probably goes to Serqet, but I have to see like the ins and outs, because it's one I've definitely never considered, so. One thing is my clear is ass. But so is his, kind of. Yeah, so is his, kind of. Oh, he missed the ring. That's good for us. He went for Death Toll over Bluestone, so he doesn't have... That's a big reason why he doesn't have the clear that I expected him to have there. Thank God, because he could have killed us, probably. Oh! I just kind of froze there for a solid, like, 2 seconds, because I was just, like, thinking about what I wanted to do next. First, I wanted to look at his active to see what he had, so I didn't get shell baited. He did indeed have shell. Then I just, like, looked at him and was like, what is he gonna do? What should I do? Oh, man, that was bad. I just had a complete, like, mind fart. Brain fart. Did not work out in our favor. Okay, that's good. Wow, just out of her reach, really. That's crazy. He's got a shell and his 2, so he's got the ultimate baits going here. But the good news is, like I said, you know, being Serqet here. Ooh, we got him with the read, baby. Please don't say that that will save him. What? In the world? How? Why doesn't he ring toss and kill me? I'm very confused by that. I'm confused by this whole goddamn fucking thing. God damn it. Wow. He had no mana, no nothing, but I couldn't go after him because of the creeps. At least we got his ult. Yeah, if I went for the auto, I think the creeps would have killed me, so I was kind of in just a bind. Yeah, I got shell evaded without him even showing. But yeah, being Serqet here, I do believe. Oh, shit. Strat. We definitely can't clear versus this shit. This is rough because we don't have much that we can do. Ne Zha is pretty good at keeping you down when he has the lead because he can control a large portion of the map with his sash. He's got the heal too, so just when you think you had him. Although we can counter his heal with our ult, at least there's that. We'll have to heal before we get the ult off. So situationally it could help out a lot. Oh my god. I can't right now. Yes! It worked out perfectly, actually. That beads was fucking phenomenal beats. I love the beat. He couldn't ult me throughout that entire thing, so he had to look the other way and try to figure out what he wanted to do. He didn't want to waste his ultimate. He thought that he could outweight my beads and then ult me, and it didn't end up working out for him. So he got a little greedy there. Instead of choosing the survival option of ulting away, he kept trying to wait, and that opportunity never came. The creeps ended up killing him very quickly. And so we're back in it, a little bit at least. He still got his ult, so we gotta be careful about that, and we got no beats, so that's definitely one downside. I'm just gonna back and try to be super safe.
Shoot, wretch.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Mind the grease.
Mind the grease. What does that mean? Because she's got grease on her tail? I see. I got it, you guys. Wow, we were doing so much damage to him. Uh-oh. To the skies. I think we're okay, though. I think we're more than okay. Does he still have a... Uh-oh. Yes, he does. Oh, son! Danced around. Mind the grease. You heard her. He did not. So this is Superior, very, very strong player, Grandmaster player. He's the boy. Very, very strong. In every regard, he enters the weekly sub-tournaments. I'm sure you've seen some of those if you're familiar with the channel. And he's on the Ne Zha here. Like I said, this should probably be a Serqet winning matchup. Interesting to see him, try to navigate it. He went for the Gladiator Shield, which it should have helped him more, I feel like, in these early engagements. But I guess his character is just a little bit more limited. Without the ultimate, Ne Zha doesn't have as much to offer. I gotta be so careful here.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Mind the grease.
Oh my god!
Yes.
Oh shit, that was the scariest kite that I've ever had to do. Oh my god, my stomach hurts so badly. So unfortunate for him. Wow. I never thought that would end up working out in my favor. I gotta be honest. When I went in there, I said, like, I'm a dumbass. This is it. It's over. But I ended up killing him. So he's going straight into double defense here. Which I think is pretty good to start against her. Good, see, like, I can make it so that he keeps taking damage too here. But I'm not going to be able to apply the poisons yet until a little bit late. Doesn't matter, still got him. Such a crazy combo, you can't get picked by her in those positions, or she will just 0 to death you. He used his entire kit and still had nothing. Just came up completely short because, Serqet has too much, dude, too much. And it's so much easier for her to set up her combo than it is for Ne Zha because, hers is a lot less predictable. You just throw out the two, straight in their face whenever you want, and it will fuck you up.
We'll take the fight to that.
Yes. Get Shield Thorns. But Ne Zha's gotta, get that sash. You have all the time in the world to beads. Now that they changed it, you can even beads his ultimate better. I haven't tried it. I haven't tried beadsing his ultimate like more accurately, like after he grabs you. I gotta try it, but not fuck it up. But yeah, she's a lot more versatile, and she offers a lot more damage even without her ultimate. And her ultimate's gonna damage you either way, like, is the thing as well. Got the Shield of Thorns. He's gonna be taking quite a bit of damage. Oh, he landed, like, he did not land where he was, is all I want to say, okay? He did not at all land where he was. Wow, he was trying to go for some next level shit, and it was just not happening. He landed a little bit more forward, and it completely threw me off, so I didn't hit him with one. Maybe that's where he really ended up at the start of that ultimate. Getting a lot of this, but we don't want to stick around. Big problem for him here. Actually, you know what? No. I was going to say big problem was the shell, but I've been going shell against her too. I think that the shell works really well because it's straight up, you know, extra health that's added on to counter her ultimate. But Aegis is also really nice. I think shell works out best.
Your middle tower is under attack.
I don't know. You could argue. Either way. I think shell's really effective.
We'll take the
Alright, so I'm going to go into Malice here, because I think Malice is the one that works best on her, just works best on her because of her ability damage crit. Deals additional 75% of your basic attack power as physical damage over the next 3 seconds. Wait, did I read that? Oh my god. He thought I was going to keep walking forward. But I'm reading, son. I'm trying to learn right now. I'm out here learning. This guy's trying to kill me. Deals an additional plus 75% of your basic attack power. Why does it say basic attack power? It's physical damage over the next 3 seconds. It's of your basic attack power? So that was your basic attack power. Additional crits refresh this effect. Okay. I get it. I get it. Basic attack power. I always thought it was not the basic attack power. I did not think that was it. I thought it was your power. I don't know why. Alright, here he uses ult. Nice job from him. Well, alright. It worked out. It worked out for him this time. Just like it worked out for me the last. The lesson is do not dive towers. Especially against the Ne Zha there. He had so much sustain available with his 2 when he was able to use that.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Too much. Greed on both our parts. Has spelled big turnarounds. I really wanted Blink was the thing. I should have went with Blink instead of this stupid Shield Thorn. Shield Thorn's so good though. And especially against Ne Zha, where you can pop it before you go up into the ultimate. Fuck. So close. So he actually ends up getting the first tower there. But the tower is not too important in duel. That's not, you know, by any means a huge lead. That was quick. Wow. I panic beads. I can't believe how much damage he had there. That was huge. Jesus. He did not have more gold than me, so he wasn't more built. I just got bopped, you know. I'm surprised. I think you know, getting hit, I can't take his entire ultimate and still fight him. Maybe I need to take that more into the equation. He had shell. I think shell is really what it was. Because what it ends up being in the end was that shell. That's right, I got shell too, buddy. How's that? I mean, got shield thorns. Fuck. Wow, he just popped. There you go. That's how it's done. I needed to more just like masterfully, you know, weave the combo. Because I was getting a little too reckless and just trying to scramble it all together. You really need to completely isolate the target and find, you know, each part in the right order, you know, with her, or else you're gonna just muddle it all up. And that's why she's always been a character that's been a little bit more challenging for me to play.
Your team has destroyed a middle enemy tower.
Oof, if he grabbed us during the startup with that 3, we were fucked. I think he's got another ult. I hate that that guy doesn't come over to you when you quick to him. Calves were great tonight. Malice was so powerful in that last engagement. And I guess we'll go for Deathbringer now. He might be at fire. Or actually, I think the red just came up. So he's going for crit himself. Yeah, he is trying it. I don't know if he would normally go to... Ooh, crit-alicious. I've certainly never gotten that before. Ooh, we got him right after he healed, unfortunately. But he is so low here. He's still taking damage from that thing. One auto. Oof. God. Yeah, the later the game goes, Serqet, when she catches you out, man, you're just dead. But lucky for him that was closer because he got his heal off right before we hit him with the anti-heal. I've been liking crit on all these gods, man. I really have. I don't know. It's really interesting. I haven't felt held back by the crit at all, but at the same time, we haven't fought the most meta gods, so I want to keep fighting. You know, I want to keep up the series to see what else we can run into. I think crit still works, but is decreased against the Bull Demon? I can't remember. There's some interaction there. It's definitely, it doesn't hit its normal amount. But I did that Bull Demon really quickly. It could just be, I'm pretty big right now. That was quick. Okay. I'm a thorns your thorn, son. And this is where interactions just get really wacky. When you thorns a thorns as Serqet and you are thornsing the thorns damage that he takes from your ultimate. So you're just thorns on thornsing. I'm almost positive it works like that. Correct me if I'm wrong, you guys, because I'm pretty sure it does, right? Because he's taking damage from my ultimate. That is being thorns. I have thorns on. The reflected damage that he thorns to me from my ultimate is thorns back to him. The rest of it, rat. I'm pretty positive. Oh shit, he's taking mad damage. Oh, I'm too slow. No, I'm not. Oh, he's coming. Oh shit, he's crazy. He's a madman. Oh, he's out of his mind. You know me, though. I gotta do it. Oh, fuck. Where did he get that from? I knew he had a 3. Alright, so we go into Height of the Nemean here. This is probably one of the best ones we've had. He went into Malice. A lot of people like Malice more on Ne Zha than Deathbringer, actually. I forgot to address in the last game. While Deathbringer is really good for his ultimate in general, Malice procs end up working out incredibly well for him as well. Like I've said many times, I'm not like a stats guy. I do not know why the interactions when it comes to pen and crit work better in certain areas. I just don't, because I don't look into it much. I don't look to learn it or to know it. So I do apologize that I'm like always gonna be pretty lacking, at least in that front. But I'll try to give you guys the best information because I have a wide outlet, you know? What the hell is that? What was that? That sound, it was like chipping on him. Alright, so he's got red here. And we do not have our beads. Yeah, Deathbringer Malice is going ham right now. But he's also got Deathbringer Malice, and I can't afford to be caught by that. I do have double defense, finally. Hopefully the Titan's Bane is enough pen into this build. His red, we really want that to wear off. And we want our beads up. But we also don't want to, see this Phoenix come back up uncontested. Tricky situation, man. Very tricky. Damn! He did not pull the trigger on the ult. He didn't realize that I didn't have beads. He was looking for it. That's really unfortunate. It's not as though that would have won him the game, but it would have brought him back into it for sure because, well, I don't know if he would have killed me off of that, if I would have had a chance to escape or not, but that is the worst. When Ne Zha doesn't have track of is his beads up or not. And it was like a 15-second difference there. So that was incredibly minuscule. And because of that, he waits for the beads. There are no beads. He could have just true comboed me and tried to kill me that way. Maybe even would have gotten away with it. Damn, what a game. Shout out to Crit. GG. Crit-alicious. We did.